And now they want, because they want you to be part of the system. If you're not part of the system, you're a hater. If you're not part of the system, you're a bigot. If you're not part of the system, they want to label you with a hate crime. Thank God for Donald Trump in the U.S.
Yes.
I tell you right now, forget that Obama crap. That stuff don't work. Obamacare don't work and Obama crap don't work. And if you're black, get over it. And if you're Muslim, go get a cheeseburger. Eat some beef. Do you good. Protein. Because you see, we're radical people. We're peculiar people. God has called us to be radical and peculiar people. Not insulting anybody, but you're not going to push me around, Jack. Amen. Devil. You're not going to put me in your box. You're not going to put me in your box. Because I'd rather be wrong with the world and right with God. Yes. I mean, it's an amazing account. Even John the Baptist. You see John the Baptist. John the Baptist is awesome. That brother was crazy. That brother had a fur coat and a leather belt. And see, I read the Bible like a soap opera. This guy's standing in the middle of nowhere with a fur coat and a leather belt. But Jesus said he was one of the greatest prophets of the time. What are God saying about you? What are God saying? Is God bragging in heaven about you? You should know, though. You should know. Because I know God brags about me in heaven. No boasting and not being proud. God said, God told the devil, you bring any devil worship against my John. John will set it off on that devil worshiper to the point he either get a perm or he'll leave the building. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Somebody gonna get a haircut. Ain't gonna be me. Because when we see too much of Jesus, there's no reason to doubt. You with me? When we see so much in Jesus, there's no reason to doubt. I don't understand Christians are delirious. I mean, when the 9/11 happened in New York City, when the World Trade Center fell, everybody's mother blamed God. No one blamed the devil. The devil never get blamed. Yes, I know. Christian, I ain't get the job. I ain't get the husband. I ain't get the wife. I ain't get the raise. I ain't get this. The World Trade Center fell. What was God? You have the audacity to blame God. And no one is blaming the devil these days. My marriage ain't doing well. I prayed. I prayed for 3 days. God didn't show up. Well, God ain't your microwave. See, people get twisted because you see the kingdom of darkness it's technology. The kingdom of darkness is like technology. The devil gets it to you fast and it goes away fast. The kingdom of Jesus Christ is aquaculture. You have to plant it and saturate it with faith, and then you see it grow. But we live in a society that if your computer don't boot up in 30 seconds, you got to fit. Because you caught up with the system. You're entrapped in your own world, in the system where they put you in. How is it that I was blind in 1990? But then I deserve to be blind. And then 2002, the devil sucker punched me. He took my eyesight for 3.5 months. And the doctors are saying the best specialist in New York City. They were saying, yo, I don't know, we don't want to break your heart, but we don't think you're gonna see again. So they took me to one of these crazy schools, for the blind people, to learn how to deal with money and how to deal with, how to become. When you're blind, that's a whole different world. So they just put you somewhere, to train you how to walk with a dog and with a cane and all this other stuff. They were, they had me in this training, for a facility to train me, all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not staying here. I'm like, you crazy? I'm not staying here. This ain't for me. I'm not part of your system. I said, the God that I know heals. The God that I know heals. And then people say, you have to come to your senses. I'm your counselor. Shut up. I ain't the counseling her. I ended up counseling her, and I brought her and her daughter to Jesus Christ. And I was blind. The only part that I got jacked up was when I signed up for the Bible. I signed up for the piano class, and they threw me out after the 5th lesson. But that's okay. And God didn't call me to play piano. He called me to cast out devils. Amen? I want you to bring you to a place of the burning bush. You encounter with God. What happened? What went wrong? Why are we in a place now that we have settled and let the system dictate our tomorrows? How we come to a place that we have such an encounter with God at one time at a burning bush, on holy ground, and now we're living a life that we have been controlled by the system of our society. We've been controlled by a system of our culture. You know, we become control of the system. I hear people sometimes, when Jesus don't work, I go to voodoo. Well, then you go to hell. I'm going to the medicine man. Medicine man got nothing.
Amen.
You can bring the medicine man now. I guarantee you, I wait from here.
Praise the Lord.
I guarantee 2 things gonna happen. He's gonna run out and get saved. Ain't nothing gonna happen. He's gonna run out and get saved. Bring any medicine man you want. And I'm not little children, I want him to get saved.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him the stuff he got don't work. But I got something that works. His name is Jesus Christ, because I tried it in 1999. I'm talking to you today. It works. Amen. It works. Let Jesus take you to hell. I guarantee you, I don't care what kind of atheist you are. You come back, you be singing hallelujah. You be singing the Rose of Sharon, the Lily of the Valley. Hell is a real place. Believe me. Boy, I dropped them human bones. I dropped $100,000 worth of crap. I said, Jesus, I'm going with you. It's a real place. It has an address. I tell people, check this out. I tell people the truth. You know, I tell people the truth. Before you die, you're going to have to go to the post office and change your address. You're going to get your mail in heaven, or you're going to get your mail in hell. Which place you want to get your mail? What place you going to get your mail? It's going to happen. You're going to get your mail somewhere. Jesus don't play. Jesus don't play. My walk with God, an amazing journey. I was telling my sister in the car the other day, I say, I think I'm dreaming, and I don't want to wake up. Maybe I wake up and it's all a lie. Oh my God, oh, Jesus! I would have never thought in my whole life. I would have never thought that God had a plan for me. That I would have my burning bush experience with God. I mean, maybe it wasn't Garden of Roses and milk and cookies and donuts, but but it was enough to change my life. You see, I see Christians. I hear Christians. A lot of Christian believers talking about, oh, I'm going through this. I'm going through that. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? There was a survey. They asked Christians, what do you think about the church? And everybody had something bad to say about the church. Right? Everybody had something bad to say. And then they gave them a survey, say, what are you doing for your church? No one said nothing. You see, because we had come to a place of a place that we have become part of the system. How is it that Jesus died in the major? Jesus was born in the major, outside of the system for you and I, and then he died outside the city gates, so the system can't control him for you and I, and we're living like puppets in a world of we born outside of the system that God has so much for us, and we have settled for the crumbs. We have settled for the crumbs. There's people that ain't even embarrassed to call themselves Christian believers because what my job is going to say about me. I had a part-time job before I came into full-time ministry. The lady was Jewish. She used to tell me, I hate 2 things in my life. I said, what is it? She said, I hate Jesus and Germany. I said, I can understand Germany, but I don't know about Jesus. You hating Jesus. I mean, I understand the whole Holocaust stuff, and you hate Germany for that kind of stuff. But Jesus, you got beef. I said, you got beef with me if you hate Jesus. You got problems with me if you hate Jesus. Because you know what? I'm all Jesus. I'm here, and I worked for her for a couple of years. For a couple of years, but I let my light shine because of what she said to me, it didn't dictate me, and I was not part of the system, or what she was thinking, or what she was saying, because I knew that I'm the kind of Christian, I'm outside of the box. And in the end, she wrote me a letter after God put me in full-time ministry last year. She wrote me a letter, you're the best person I ever worked with.
Praise the Lord.
Amen? The best person you ever worked with. Because I didn't let her dictation, I didn't let her talk, her words dictate and be part of the system that she believes in. And we believe in too much of the stuff around the world, around us, around our community, around our houses, around our families, around the neighborhood, or election this, election that. We believe in all that garbage. We're not part of that. We're not part of that. We're not part of that. That's not me. When they had the whole thing in New York City, the whole Trump thing and Hillary, crazy Hillary, all that crazy stuff. You know, I was going to vote for the person that had the best biblical principles. The person that had the best biblical principles, I was going to throw my dice and roll with him. It wasn't Hillary, that's for sure. So I roll with Trump. And sometimes I say, and I tell people, you know, I go to black church, I say, bomb us up. It's not a black thing. I grew up with black people. I haven't seen a white. I remember I grew up with blacks and Puerto Rican. I didn't see a white person until I was like in my 20s. I said, oh my God, what spaceship you came out of? I thought the only people on the planet were black and Puerto Ricans. I grew up in like the ghetto of the ghetto. The ghetto of the ghetto. They were killing 10 people a weekend where I grew up. When you go to the store, you have to wear a bulletproof vest. Go get a gallon of milk. Because you get shot to go to the store and get the gallon of milk. That's where I grew up in. I grew up in a place, I mean, poverty. They love you today, they're trying to kill you tomorrow. I mean, I grew up with all that stuff. The stuff today is nothing compared to the people I grew up in the 70s, gangs. And then after the gangs came, in the 80s was the crew. Then for the crew, in the 90s came potsies. I grew up with all that garbage. All that crazy stuff. But I was not part of the system because Jesus had a plan for me. A plan for me. I take this Jesus stuff seriously. See, I wake up in the morning, I don't say, oh my God, it's raining, it's snowing, how's the weather, we got gas in the car. I don't wake up with that mentality. I don't wake up and say, Lord, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? Lord, what do you want me to do today? I wake up with a kingdom mentality. With a kingdom mentality. I don't care who's sick, who's not sick. Kingdom mentality I wake up with. I don't wake up with a poverty mentality. I don't wake up with a down and out mentality. I don't wake up with a defeated mentality. I don't wake up with a corrupt system mentality. Wow. Don't wake up that way. Wow. Right on. My day is going to start with Jesus, and it's going to end with Jesus. Amen. I don't care what you throw at me, devil. It's not what you throw at me, it's what I do about it. It's what I do about it. Man, I've been blind twice. My mom's almost died 5 times in one day. Will my brother die? Will my brother die? And I share this tonight. What we're going to be tonight? What we're going tonight?
First Nations Worship.
First Nation Family Worship Center.
What's the address?
265 Flora.
Florida. Not Florida and down. Florida. Oh, what is it?
Flora.
Oh, Flora. You know Flora. You know the lady Flora.
Pink curls.
Exactly. The Bronx, Winnipeg. Bring your 9, come strapped. And bring your bulletproof vest. We're going to throw it out tonight. We're going to take over the neighborhood and pistol whip some people. Amen. In Jesus' name. You get saved. Hey, you get saved, baby. I was to the end of it. I share 5 minutes with you. I will share this. I want to share this crazy story by Nicky Cruz. It's a true story, by the way. It's on his book called Run, Baby, Run. And when Nicky got saved, you know the story of Nicky Cruz, David Wilkinson, right? David Wilkinson was my pastor. He mentored me for 3 years. He was a real prophet. Not that garbage you see on TV, dressed up like monkeys. He was a real prophet. He wrote this book, 1973, called